Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 2 of the February. Man, I'm losing months, I'm losing years. What year is this? March, day 2 of the March Lico Day Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's farm. I click here because sometimes there is a button that's to, I don't know, the left side of the screen. If you click it, you get 10 points and you see this message here. That's kind of nice. Anyway, today's problem is 977 squares of a sorted array. So we'll do an extra problem after this, so definitely check that out. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Hit the subscribe button if you wanted to check that out. Alright, so given an integer array num sorted in non-decreasing order, we turn an array of the squares of each number sorted in non-decreasing order. Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, if they square and sorting is very trivial, can I find an O of n? I mean, it's just like a merge sort, right? Like, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the idea is just like a merge sort. You square the negative numbers, you square the positive numbers, and then you kind of just merge together in one array in a merge sort kind of way. Not a merge sort, but like the merging step of the merge sort, right? Like the conquer step or the divide and conquer. That's basically the idea, and I think that should be good enough. So let's play around with that. But I mean, technically, I guess I'm trying to think where I could do one pass. I mean, because the way that I'm going to do it, I'm going to be very lazy, to be honest. Because correctness matters more for me than doing it in one pass initially, anyway. But I'm trying to think if there's a very obvious one pass solution, and I don't know that there is a easy one, so I don't know. But yeah, so maybe you have something like negatives, positives, and 0, or non-negatives maybe. I guess non-negatives is technically more accurate, though now it feels a little bit awkward. But yeah, for x and nums, and this is sorted, so basically I mean, you can kind of do a divide. You could probably binary search for this and then just kind of like, but then it doesn't matter because it's still linear, right? That's why I'm just going to write it in a funky way like this, right? Negatives append, right? So same thing, right? So now, basically the idea here is that non-negative is going to be in increasing order or non-decreasing order, I suppose, if it's not unique. And the negatives will be in decreasing order, right? So then now the idea is just, okay, so then, like we said, there's a merge sort thing, and it's a little bit annoying, but it's not a big issue, right? Basically, well, I guess if I'm going to do it this way, I'll just make it a queue, so that I can write things a little bit easier. I mean, without using a queue, you can also just use like an index tracker, like for I is less than n or something like this. But I find that, like, as I've gotten older, I make a lot of mistakes with that. So now I think this is a little bit cleaner. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether I am too silly. Right. So basically, well, they're both zeros, right? So for the negatives, we want to look at the back, right? So if this is less than non-negatives, and for non-negatives, we want to look at the front, then we just append non-negatives dot pop left, right? And then else append negatives dot pop. And then now that means that we can do something like, I want to say, okay, fine. Right, so basically it's something like this, and this is just like right out of the merge textbook. I mean, you could also write this in one line, and I was debating doing it in Python, but I feel like this is a little bit cleaner, or at least like a little bit. Yeah, and of course, the reason why these things don't matter is because both of these cannot be true. Only one of them could be true. Otherwise, you know, it will still be here. So yeah. Anyway, and that's pretty much it. Apparently, it's very easy to make mistakes, though. What is going on? Oh, why did I do it this way? I meant I had the signs wrong. Whoops. Because okay, and they cannot be equal because they would be in the same loop thing, right? Let's give it a submit. And yeah, and this is going to be linear time, linear space. Pretty clean, I think. Oh, and I did that similar last. Oh, I guess last time I did do the Python one-liner thing. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. It is an easy problem, or like it's denoted as easy. I think the key thing is just trying to find a property around this thing that is invariant, right? And for this, it's just about separating the negatives and the non-negatives because then now there's some property change, right? Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Stay good, stay healthy to your mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.